And so I went and I knocked on the door. I heard, Travis. I'm like, oh, okay, that lightened up the mood really quick.
Welcome to this week's episode of That Was Awkward, and have I got a treat for you today. TravisBaron, broker-owner, RE/MAX Premier Realty right here in Irvine, California. Before we get started, a little bit about who you are, how long you've been in the industry.
Okay. I'm a little nervous because I don't know what we're doing here today, but...
we get that a lot, by the way.
Second generation broker. My father Tom started RE/MAX Premier Realty in '87. I joined in '99. Bought the business outright in 2015.
Okay.
And here we are today, 100 plus agents strong and moving right along.
Sweet. All right. So you will get the choice of answering this question either way.
Okay.
So the question is the most awkward moment or experience that you've had while you've been in the industry. So you can answer it as a broker and an awkward experience that you had with an agent, or you can answer it because you've got some sales history behind you as well. So it can be a story about the most awkward or craziest moment that you had in your sales career. You get to choose.
Lord, I wish I would have had time to prepare for this.
So just so you know, we had a little wager going on if you were actually going to use the word Lord, and I won.
I mean, it's my catchphrase, so that wasn't really a hard bet.
I know.
But let's see. You know, I'm thinking of sales.
Okay.
I think one of the most interesting ones was I was out door knocking, and there was this house that was kind of like the Munsters type of house, you know? Mm-hmm. It's kind of run down a little bit, and you didn't know what was going inside. You never saw the people, and I was like, as I always say, it's one door out of the 1,000 that I was out there farming. What's the harm in skipping it? And I would always say to myself, nope, go get that door. And so I went and I knocked on the door, and this gentleman opens the door, and he's standing there in his obvious undershirt and his boxer shorts.
Okay.
And he's like, hi, how you doing? I was like, okay, that lightened up the mood really quick.
Okay.
Turned out to be a super nice guy, and he
Nice.
stood there as if he wasn't standing in his boxer shorts, and we had a conversation, and on we went. So
right.
Wasn't anybody naked or anything, but it kind of caught me off guard. I
Got
was
it.
like, all right, that's very interesting.
So, did he ever become a client?
No, they're still in the house.
All right.
I did a listing presentation. We talked about generational planning.
Okay.
Because his mom was getting on in years there, and he and his brother were trying to figure out what to do, and they ultimately decided to stay, and they've actually fixed up the house, and it looks like a
Nice.
great house now, and
All right.
they're still living there as far as I'm aware.
I like it. So I like the fact that it sounds like you went in and you provided value for them, and the value wasn't, hey, do you need to sell your house? No, I don't need to sell my house. Okay, so I'm done with you now. Still somebody that you stayed connected with and brought value, and the value in this particular situation was it seems like it's best for you to stay. So I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
That was pretty cool. A number of years later, I remember I was walking out of, I think Ralph's right over here, and I heard someone kind of shouting, and I was like, oh, what's going on? And so I kept on walking out, and finally I heard, Travis! I'm like, oh, that's me. And I turn around, there he is. He was chasing me down. Hey, how you been? We had a nice conversation.
And you recognized him even though
Yeah,
he wasn't
yeah.
in the boxer shorts.
So it must have been, I had pretty good rapport with those people.
Nice.
Turns out.
Very nice. Well, thank you. So, final question. If anybody's looking for you, best way to hook up with you or find you as far as social media, anything like that, your preference?
Oh, boy. I love the telephone. I'm old school.
Okay.
949-378-4721.
Okay.
We're Facebook generation. TravisBaron. I think that's it.
Yeah, it's at TravisBaron. All right.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
that shows you I'm a pretty original owner there, because I'm
There you
certainly
go.
not the only TravisBaron.
All right. Well, everybody, please like and subscribe. We're doing this once a week, and, keep an eye out for next week's episode. But thank you very much.
My pleasure.